strong lap. Is that Adrian Fernandez that Jeff Gordon's talking to?
Yep.
I think it is. The open wheel ace who ran the NASCAR Busch Series race in a Hendrick car down in Mexico.
Jeff Gordon, who will go out here in about 15, 18 cars, and we'll race them, line them up, race them tomorrow night.
Jeff Gordon, 24th in practice, matching his car number. Only 2 starts here, worse than 14th. And no, he's never won here, but he's won almost everywhere else.
Only one of 4 tracks. What a great problem to have, but he did win a Busch Series race here.
And a USAC race here.
Does not look like a great lap going for Jeff Gordon, 24 car.
Just having to pedal it right through the center of the turn, just can't get back to the throttle, and that kills your lap time around this track.
He maybe's not won here, but in his 12 Cup starts, 10 top 10 finishes.
16th on his first lap, 27.32.
That was better.
Looked a lot better.
That was better.
Looking a whole lot better. Now he's starting to lose ground like he got off turn 2 somewhat good. And the reason this is jumping around, as we talked earlier, we have so many cars now that 31 has qualified.
Pretty good lap.
Little transmission glitch there because Gordon's been right up on top of it, and he goes to the pole.
Good
26.93.
job, buddy. Great job. 693. Great job there, guys.
Picked up 4 tenths on that second lap.
I'm so proud of you guys. That baby was awesome. A little loose on that first lap, but that baby came in on that second lap.
That's a happy car and a happy driver.
Of the 4 tracks on which Gordon has not won, this is the one on which he's had the most starts without a win.
Well, he helped himself, helped the cause there with that lap, starting up near the front. He's running down, this kid is, to get the tire pressures right now before the thing comes to a stop. He wants to know what the tire pressures are.
You heard him say it was pretty loose the first lap, but it came in that second lap. Gripping that racetrack.
There's got to be just so much trust when that car doesn't work right on the first lap that it's going to work right the next lap, Darrell. So Jeff Gordon goes to the top of the board. Coming up, Kevin LePage, Robbie Gordon, Kyle Busch, Travis Kvapil, Rusty Wallace. Let's see who's on the fast seat with Dick Bergman.
And that would be Jeff Gordon. And getting out of that race car, he was all smiles. The crew were all smiles, high fives. It was as if you'd won the race. Why so excited?
Well, you know, crazy things happen when you least expect them. I mean, I was really, we had a great car for the race yesterday when we were doing our practices. I mean, I was so happy with it. We put it in qualifying trim and could not go anywhere. And so I saw how fast everybody was going today, and I just really didn't think that we had a car capable of running that kind of speed. But my hat's off to the guys in this DuPont Chevrolet, Robbie, Steve, all these guys. They did just such an amazing job, because all the things the car was doing yesterday when we made that qualifying run did the exact opposite. I mean, the car just rolled through the center of the corner so awesome that the first lap I knew it was a throwaway. The throwaway, it just didn't have the grip and the tires, but the second lap was really, really good. So proud of these guys. That's awesome. I don't know where we're going to end up. We got Newman and some other guys, but still, that's a great, solid lap.
Did you dig deeper?
Well, the first lap I was a little nervous, but the car was, you know, yesterday I was just so tight that if I knew that if we had a car that would roll through the center, that I could really push the car. And so when I came down that last lap, I absolutely have to for qualifying. You have to all the time these days.
Good job. Congratulations.
Jeff Gordon, Robbie Loomis, talking it over.
They have about 9 more cars to wait it out. Of course, one of those cars will be Rusty Wallace.
27.08, some of the fastest. Whoa!
Oh, baby, that's it.
And that cost him right there.
That's it.
He was going for it.
Yeah, he got loose off of 2 over there.
He knew what he ran on lap 1. He knew he had to get a little bit more. There's a happy group. They didn't have to wait on that second lap to be completed.
Jeff Gordon has won his 53rd career Bud pole as Matt Borland looks at what might have been.
Oh, he's down in turns 1 and 2, watching the car go through there. He's back in the throttle. He's probably really happy, but right here she comes loose on him, and everybody knows what happens when they get loose.
Best friends will share the front row as we look at the wind fuel. Winning edge. Jeff Gordon's going to line up next to Kurt Busch.
That might be exciting. That might be really interesting.
How about it, Dick Berggren?
Jeff Gordon has won a Silver Crown race here. That was back in 1991. In 1999, he won a Busch Series race here. In 2005, you've now won your first pole in Nextel Cup racing. What's next?
Well, hopefully a win here tomorrow, but you know, this is a long way from that. But what a great effort! Just so proud of this race team, and really shocked with the time. You know, we did struggle a little bit yesterday when we went to qualifying setup, or you know, when we did the few adjustments that we can do for qualifying, and we were so good earlier in the day and throughout our race run. So I'm really excited about the race. I wasn't expecting to be here on the pole, but very happy right now to be on the pole. This team just did a tremendous job, and proud of them. And you know, we'll see what we can do with the DuPont Chevrolet tomorrow.
So much difference between the race that we are going to experience tomorrow night and what we've had before. Tomorrow we race at night. Tomorrow we race for the first time in the spring. First ever impound race. How have you managed to cope with all of that to try to get the car to victory lane?
Well, I don't know if we have yet. I'll tell you, when the lights came on, the sun went down yesterday, everybody started struggling. You could just hear everybody on the radios talking about it and see the cars out of shape. So I don't know really what to expect. It's going to be an interesting race. If it stays overcast, it won't be so bad. But if the sun comes out tomorrow and it gets hot and then it starts to cool down, it's going to make for a handful for a lot of us.
Great job today. Congratulations on winning the pole.
Jeff Gordon, 53rd career pole and his first on the Phoenix Mile. He and Kurt Busch will start side by side tomorrow night.